Readings from Ghost, Ghouls, and Other Horrors, Episode 9, The Return of Lieutenant McConnel. Lieutenant David McConnel was a Navy-trained flyer who served in the Royal Air Force during World War I. Less than a month after the war ended, at exactly 3:25 p.m. on December 7, 1918, he died when the Sopwith Camel crashed after a routine mission. At that very moment, one of his friends, a Lieutenant Larkin, saw and spoke to McConnell's ghost at the very air base from which he had taken off that morning. Lieutenant Larkin recalled that it was well after lunch and that he was sitting near a hot stove writing letters when he heard someone walking up the passage outside. The door opened with the usual noise and clatter which David always made, he said. I heard his, "Hello, boy," and I turned halfway round in my chair and saw him standing in the doorway, half in and half out of the room, holding the doorknob with his hand. He was dressed in his full flying clothes, but wearing his naval cap. The lieutenant also observed that McConnell was smiling and remarked that he had had a good trip and slammed the door noisily when he left. Said Lieutenant Larkin, "I was looking at him the whole time he was speaking." Although he did not have a watch on, Lieutenant Larkin knew that the time was approximately 3:30, because shortly after he spoke to the ghost, another officer, Lieutenant Garner Smith, came into the room saying that it was 3:45 and that he hoped McConnell would get back soon because the two of them were going to London that evening. "Oh, he is back," said Larkin. "I just spoke to him a few minutes ago." It was not until several hours later that Lieutenant Larkin learned that he could not possibly have been speaking to a living person because when he got word of the crash, he was told that Lieutenant McConnell's watch had stopped at exactly 3:25 p.m. Lieutenant Larkin's recollection of the time was verified by Lieutenant Garner Smith later when he too recalled their conversation as being about 3:45 p.m. The most intriguing part of this entire incident was the fact that the room in which Lieutenant Larkin saw his dead friend was brightly lighted at the time, and, as he also noted, there were no shadows or half-shadows in the room. Furthermore, there was nothing misty or shadowy about the ghost of McConnell. He had appeared as solid, noisy, and cheerful as he had been in life. Yet there was no question that his appearance at the base was several minutes after he had crashed to his death. Thank you.